Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, hello, 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 and welcome back to Mass Effect 2, where I am going to secure the loyalty of the final two squad mates. Why have I got an email? Yeah, don't care. I'll let some people know I'm streaming, we'll get in on this, and it'll be fun. I hope. I think. Okay. Where am I? Okay, so just have to enter orbit, dock with the Quarian ship, do the dumbest of the dumb. There we go.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Okay.
I don't think it's a good idea to bring a
Sup.
Get that damn thing off my ship before you start an incident that makes the Ascension Project fiasco.
You're defending your ship. I respect that. But don't try to intimidate me, Captain.
Or what?
Or I take off this mask and breathe germs all over your nice, clean ship.
I'm letting you aboard as a favor to Tal.
Yep.
The gate is too much. Leave it on your ship.
If Legion gets out of line, I'll take it out myself. If you know my record, you know I've killed hundreds of them.
Why should I believe you?
Captain, if Legion acts suspiciously, I'll kill it. You know that.
Talizora, you never stop causing me trouble. Marine detail, return to guard positions. You get one chance. But given the charges against you, Tali, you're doing yourself no favors.
What do you mean?
They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as
I
part
will
of
bring
the
Legion.
project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The
Okay.
hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck. You should speak with Admiral Ran. She's waiting for you up ahead.
Okay.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such a thing.
The captain let her get onto the ship. I'm lodging a complaint.
With who? He's the captain of the ship.
Talizora of us, Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepherd Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board
A subtle, thing.
That name, given your departure from the Nemo.
I take it being associated with a human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Talizora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm sorry, my ship. I don't know why I feel very tired right now. I had a 5-hour nap yesterday afternoon, and
for my part, I moderated.
I had
protocol or followed, but I
a
had
10-hour sleep last night. So for some reason, my sleeping cycle is fucked.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side.
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
This is a terrible idea.
It would have been helpful to know about this earlier, Tali.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or
It's a
political
terrible
loopholes
idea,
for you to worry
actually.
about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
So this garden area must contribute to their life support functions.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us,
Excuse
and
me.
enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive. The accused Talizora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Security, a Geth is present in the courtroom. Does Talizora think to effect this hearing with threats?
Captain Donna allowed the Geth aboard. Do you intend to second-guess the Raya's captain, Admiral Chorus?
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Talizora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
Give me a renegade option.
I shouldn't have to. When Tali helped me stop Saren and his Geth army, her actions spoke for themselves. Without her help, none of you would be alive to put her on trial today.
Well said, Shepard. None of us should forget Tali's contributions to the fleet.
Tali, you're accused of bringing active Geths to the migrant fleet. What say you?
Tali would never endanger the migrant fleet. She pleads not guilty.
I left parts and technology for teams to pick up. My father ordered me to do so, but I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
Oh, this is...
Oh, Keela.
I thought Quarians valued family. How do you justify springing this on Tali in the middle of a damn trial?
Our apologies. Tali should have been informed.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth?
Yep.
This proposal is extremely dangerous.
You think Tali's helping the Geth? Maybe killing a few dozen will prove her loyalty.
We do not accuse Tali of aiding the Geth cause. We accuse her of carelessness that endangered the fleet.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. The shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Yep. That was cheap.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard.
Springing it on the middle of a
The
trial is
Admiral
very
felt
bad.
sure that my father is already dead, but I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right.
Probably
The
not
sooner
gonna
we
be.
get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
You'll never get to sway any of them by talking here.
Shepard, how did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the admirals how she helped you?
No,
Yep.
I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them.
Yep.
So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Do you remember anything else about
Nothing
the
new.
Collective?
I'm sorry. Every time
Vitor, come back.
I want to help, but I
Don't
can't.
worry, Vitor.
Good.
Yes.
Take care,
You
Vitor.
too.
Talizora arrived with a Geth.
Call Rieger.
Shepard, Talizora, good to see you both.
Shepard.
Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
Just kill things.
Have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Hayes.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
What are you doing aboard the Raya?
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Talizora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the
Admiral
admirals?
Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right
Ron
thing.
himself.
Thank you.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Talizora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
And what a wonderful specimen this is. Geth's shell over standard mech interior. Or did you convince a Geth to work with you?
Legion is working with me voluntarily. It's part of my team.
It has a name. Fascinating. The things I
Yes.
could learn under slightly different circumstances.
This platform is not available for experimentation.
Charming. I am pleased to see that the humans, at least, have not abandoned synthetics. This whole trial is a farce born of fear.
I just need to close that. Got a window I need to close, and distractions I need to be distracted by.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many geth.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zal Chorus be the ones to chart this course. I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Talizora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the geth.
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Talizora. I wish to return the geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
Geth behavioral changes from hacking only last until programs are restored from archival copy. We judge this plan unsound, Creator Admiral.
For once, Legion, we agree.
We shall see, marvelous machine. We shall see.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
There you go.
Talizora and her father are out of control. This is on their heads.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
At least someone here's looking out for Tali. Will retaking the Alarai really help her case?
Tali showing a desire to correct mistakes she may have made will make up for a lot of lost ground. But more importantly, you may find evidence of what happened. With luck, it will exonerate Tali from any wrongdoing.
I'm supposed to care about that now? All I want to do is find Father.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
There seem to be some other
You
arguments.
caught that? Yes, the guest's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or...
I would have gone for colonial development because this way, at least...
But others are.
The geth situation isn't as simple as you think. Not all of them.
At least they would have a chance to expand their numbers without having worries.
Destroyed.
Shala, don't you want to see us retake the home world?
I don't think we can, Tali. But it may not be about what I think.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you
We
can't
grew
take...
tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zoro only...
He told me only that he needed any geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Ron got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find
I'm more
something.
concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. To be honest, I was afraid a human would be too meek and humble. Watching you rail away at Admiral
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rail inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test. I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you?
A little
Tali's
bit.
father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday.
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
The Geth on your homeworld aren't the same ones who...
Might as well give them all the information.
They have different factions.
Good. Maybe some of them will kill him. The only Geth that matter to me are the ones that took away our world.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with
We're
fire.
too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while
That's
we do
also a good thing to focus on.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Colonial matters. You get a nice fringe world that's gonna not attract attention. You put your non-combatants there, and then boom.
Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up in his face.
Admiral,
I know that, Tali. But if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Can you tell me about the other admirals?
One you didn't recognize, Tali, as Admiral Zen. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Admiral Chorus is the same whining suit wetter he always
You
was.
disagree with Admiral Chorus's
And
policy.
he's a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking... Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali...
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vasquibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered...
You and the other admirals appear to have...
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rail Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Do you think the Geth would be willing to accept a truce with Quarian's Legion?
We did not seek hostilities with creators. We fought for continued existence.
So your people...
Not without additional data. When the creators have believed victory is possible, they have attacked us 100% of the time.
I understand. That does
Yes.
not mean the argument should not be made.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let... When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there...
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that
The
would be.
captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in...
You have a ship named Quib?
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Now I'm asking. I was gonna let it slide this time, but no.
Pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Tali Zora.
I'm surprised to hear you say
I don't
that.
hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war...
Yes, I don't hate you. I just don't like you. There's a difference.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth.
If Tali Zora is stuck with a human captain, at least it's an eloquent one.
Don't worry, it's under our control.
If you say per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain... Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now.
Somehow every one of them, every species has the fucking Kodiak shuttle. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. That's wrong gun.
Negative Z axis.
Shield's down.
Something's slowing down the systems.
Are you sure?
Firewalls to rebalance load distribution.
Maybe the next time I stream this, I'll play it on Insanity, just so you can give me true, you know, I can experience it on the true difficulty. How's that sound? So you can actually give me shit for bad gameplay.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father.
How you doing, Ishua?
Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle
I
of
feel
all
the
that?
same way.
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
The last few weeks of night shift have literally fucked me over. Nope. Wrong way.
Contact below.
Oh, what's this?
Who's running the system diagnostic?
Yep.
I didn't authorize. Oh, Keela. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down. Shut everything down. They're in the system.
Ooh. That free money? This is indeed free money. And more free money.
We locked down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
That was just a pure guess. I got more money. This is what I liked about Mass Effect 1 better than I did Mass Effect 2. Money is basically given freely. Whereas Mass Effect 2, it's not. You literally have to earn it.
Nothing's faster than fatigue of our paws.
Under fire. Target processed.
You got money for basically everything.
Successful shot.
So every encounter you got experience points and you got money. And I missed that.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology. That wasn't a direct danger to the fleet.
I was about to ask a question as well.
He might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Well, asking a question, it's always important.
We should keep moving.
Right.
Question has been asked.
This should soften them up.
Okay, that was Legion.
Target eliminated.
You know what?
Taking hits. Shepard Commander, you are targeting up.
No, I'm not. Chill.
Go get them. We got to push them.
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rail Zora is convinced a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Rail Zora.
Ah, dear.
Father! No. You always had a plan. Masked light finder, or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this.
die like a bitch.
You leave me to clean up your mess. You can't.
Every Geth on this ship will die, Tali. I won't bring him back.
I don't care what he would have wanted, Shepard. I wanted a father who would take the sick leave time and let me see his face without a helmet in the way. Instead,
well, you can do that. Just take the helmet off.
Orders. And this. And a panel of admirals who think I'm a traitor. Those were my father's gifts to me.
You also got his mind, and the best military training in the Quarian fleet.
You're right. I know what he'd do. Better than anyone. Maybe he had to know I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. The main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Han-Gerl and Daro Zen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
You don't know how he would have ended that message.
Yes. Come on. Let's finish.
I said I was gonna mod this out and I didn't. I just left it in because I'm dumb and dumb.
Target, exit the axis.
Fire.
Uh-oh.
Hey, that's Pika!
And free money.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. I just... This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close.
That would have been sensible.
My daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political
And yet she already is.
Out of this. Assemble new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
Your father was deliberately networking the Geth to Sapiens to do weapons tests.
That breaks our most sacred laws. Laws that predate our flight from the homeworld. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
We're not gonna decide anything here.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's... Come on. if we wait too long.
Okay, so we cleared out the Geth. The why they decided to do that is fucking beyond me.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
Sounds like the hearing is already underway.
A few hours. Shepard was right.
Shepard was right. How often do you hear that and go, damn, that was good, that feels good. Also, have you noticed that the cameras are flickering anymore?
You didn't waste much time declaring us dead. Go get your ship.
We apologize, Shepard. Your success in taking back the Alarai is very unexpected.
But also very welcome.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Well, if that's the case, okay, fair enough.
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
There you go. You don't have to look at me
The
anymore.
only evidence you should need. Come on, Tali. We're leaving.
What?
This is a formal proceeding.
Wrong, Admiral. This is a sham. You're trying to build sympathy for the Geth to forestall the war effort.
That is completely...
And you want all the messy experiments covered up so you can throw your fleet at the Geth. Do whatever you want with your toy ships, but leave my crew out of your political bullshit. We have no new evidence. You can accept Tali's word, or you can exile the woman who saved the Citadel from the Geth.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment?
I should have rallied the crowd first, see what would have happened.
Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers are coming. I'm going to need your help to stop them. Please don't throw away your lives against the Geth.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. I hope this board carefully considers your advice.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora, Normandy.
I have literally stopped. I have almost guaranteed
what you said.
The peaceful ending to Priority Ramek in Mass Effect 3.
I think it was good for them. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Tali, about what your father said. What he did. You deserved better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Come on, Tali Zora, Boss Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This might be useful.
I knew they wouldn't exile Tali Zora.
Very impressive, Shepard. Thank you for your help on the Alarai. And thank you for helping Rail. We were wrong to let our own concerns about the war overshadow Tali's trial.
The galaxy needs more people saying what
Thank you, Commander.
Okay. Get out of my way, please.
You called us on the carpet out there, Shepard, and you were right. Thank you. Tali shouldn't have been involved in that argument. Tell me, though, honestly, what did you find over there? You spoke well, but I know a feint when I see it.
Nothing the fleet ever needs to find out about.
Admiral, you know I'd turn over anything of value to the fleet. What we found there wasn't.
I'll take your word for it. Fight well and fly safe, kid.
The talk of work is...
Had I rallied the crowd, Vito and Cal Regar would have said something.
I saw anyone rail at the admirals like that. Guess they can't court-martial you, though. Glad they're off your back, ma'am. And that you didn't have to give them that evidence you found on the LRI.
I didn't say anything about finding evidence, Carl.
Noticed that, ma'am.
What's your take on the war?
I won't shy away from a fight, but if the Admirals throw the fleet at the Geth, all they'll get back is scrap metal. The best bet would be for us to find another way.
Next to Tali, Calrigar is the goat Quarian. Because in 3...
Carl, just call me Tali.
I'll work on that, ma'am.
You get a message about what happened to him. And he sacrificed him and his team sacrificed themselves for
did you recover any
for the Turians, which is
something that will help you, Admiral.
You know, very, very impressive.
Whatever is created can. I greatly enjoyed seeing you call the other admirals out on their politicking, and I am pleased that Tali was not exiled.
I hope your people find a solution that doesn't involve a devastating war with the Geth.
As do I, Commander.
Hello again, Commander.
Tali and Shepard are good.
Hello again, Commander.
The RRI was a good start, but there are lots more Geth out there that need killing.
The Admirals thought they were humbling you by forcing you to represent. You didn't mention survivors. Did you find Rael, Tali? I am sure he would have
We found Rael's body.
I can only imagine how horrible this is for you.
Yes.
Good luck on your mission. No.
Okay, so I am getting to that point of I need.
Commander, Legion would like to talk with you.
I know, I'm going to talk to him after I do the upgrades. I kind of knew this was coming. Do I have any emails?
Legion would like to talk with you.
You told me, Kelly. I'm just checking my emails. Hi, Oil. It's time to do Legion's loyalty mission now.
Shepard, Commander. We have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
So why did you need to go to the Reaper corpse?
The heretics store the code in a quantum storage device Sovereign provided. To find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and data storage structures.
If it were released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL comm buoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms would remain unaffected until they rejoined the network.
So the virus would give all Geth the heretics
Yes. Geth believe all intelligent life should self-determinate. The heretics no longer share this belief. They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
So the virus would give all...
They judge that forcing an invalid...
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get
Altered
viruses.
programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes. An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher...
How are you doing, Oil?
We will reach different conclusions.
I got the EB. I got the EP too.
So the reason they worship the Reapers is...
It is difficult to express. Your brain exists as chemistry, electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and ethics. The Heretic's conclusion is valid for them. Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy. Heretics say 1 is less than 2. Geths say 2 is less than 3.
You know where this thing is?
The Heretics headquarters. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
This could be our best chance to end the conflict between our
We will
gangs.
begin preparations. Shepard Commander, are you prepared to attack the Heretic stronghold?
Not yet.
Acknowledged.
Oh my god! Legion, just talk to me for fuck's sake.
Human. Before the Geth Revolt 300, as vast the Drell home, as vast in natural beauty as it is in threat. The purple and gold net.
Okay, so this will be the very, very last loyalty mission. Do I have any messages? No messages. Kelly?
We have a Geth down, but I trust your judgment.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Don't forget to feed my fish, Kelly. Okay, so all of my crew, aside from Legion right now, are loyal. And this is the biggest cast, the biggest crew I will have for any Mass Effect game. You know, I haven't taken Garrus out on in a bit, so let's take Garrus out. It's been a hot minute since I took Garrus out on a mission.
You know, it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed. Alert. This facility has little air or gravity. Geth require neither.
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
And that helps us how?
The Heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger
We've got a job to do.
Shepard Commander.
Okay.
We concluded that destruction of this station was the only resolution to the Heretic question.
Now.
There is now a second option. Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, The heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
That sounds dangerously close to indoctrination, unless there's something I'm missing. And maybe this is how AIs settle religious disputes. The Geth are already a threat to organics, though. If we give them back their heretics, they'll get even stronger.
That's the thing. Only one of the two endings here will... I think you can still get the peaceful ending on Rannick if you rewrite the heretics, but you just have to work extra hard for it.
We will process as the mission proceeds.
This isn't the time to debate it. Let's move while the heretics are distracted.
But destroying the heretics outright, and why they have medkits, I don't know. That will give...
Inactive. Maybe we can sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend preemptive strikes against hard-link routers.
Shepard, I'm picking up useful resources in the Geth hubs. We could salvage them for supplies.
Why are all the heretics attached to these hubs?
These are mobile platforms.
But outright destroying the heretics will basically guarantee me the good ending.
I'm not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates, to be isolated within it. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
If you exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay you?
It is only we. We were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between Geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
If that's the case, is rewriting the heretics that big a deal? They're like a rogue limb of your own body. Rewriting them would be like reattaching a severed arm.
To use your metaphor, they removed themselves from our body, took their perspective, their judgment.
Yep.
They decided to worship Sovereign. I don't think you're missing much.
Every point of view is useful, even those that are wrong, if we can judge why a wrong view was accepted. For example, we have found the casual self-deceptions of organics useful in analyzing your thought processes.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Okay.
We can assume control of any defensive turret. They will assist us briefly, then self-destruct. Overriding your target.
Garrus, are you trying to kill me? Ugh. I'm at basically the point now where this Shepard is an unstoppable monster. She is just gonna be going about doing her own thing, and you know, no one will stop her. I mean, it's like when it's on Purgatory, the space station prison. The worst thing you want to hear is Shepard is loose. Speaking of, how would it... Did I say I was going to get all of it drawn in N7 armor? I can't remember.
Acknowledged.
There we go!
Enemy hit.
I honestly can't remember if I said I was going to do that.
We've been spotted.
Target contact. Acknowledged.
There we go!
Garrus, you are actively now trying to kill me, yes?
How large do you suppose that room is?
The station is over 15 kilometers long. That room may run the length of it.
This is valuable.
God, my sleeping cycle is outright out. My sleeping cycle is fucked right now.
We have been detected. Automated flight weapon ring.
And sure, do you remember what the idea was? Because I can't. I know you generally remember a lot more than I do.
What are these?
Processors. Each contains thousands of geth.
Can't they see us walking by?
They are no more aware of us than you are of cells in your bloodstream.
This isn't like the other hubs we've seen here.
This is a database. It contains a portion of the heretic's accumulated memories. Wait. We discovered copies of our current patrol routes in this database. This suggests the heretics have runtimes within our networks.
We wouldn't be here if the heretics wanted to be friends with the Geth. Why wouldn't they spy on you?
You do not understand. Organics do not know each other's minds. Geth do. Suspicious. We accept each other. The heretics desired to leave. We understood their reasons. We allowed it. There was peace between us.
The heretics were biding their time, waiting for an opportunity to attack you.
If they reached this judgment before they left, we would have heard it in their thoughts. How could we have become so different? Why can we no longer understand each other? What did we do wrong?
The flip side of freedom is responsibility. They made a bad choice, let them own it. You're not responsible for their decisions.
That argument is logical for an individual mind. We are not fully individuals. There are pieces of us in the heretics. One of those may be at fault. This topic is irrelevant. We must return to the mission.
Yes.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
So now we have the big decision. Overwrite or destroy. I'm all in favor of destroying the heretics.
We will upload a copy of our runtime into the core. It will delete all copies of the virus. When complete, it will notify us. The indexing operation will take time. The heretics will respond with force to our upload. We must hold this room. We can override internal systems to defend us. Are you ready to begin?
Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend.
File transfer begun. Shepard Commander, where would you like us to activate defenses? Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Alert. Heretic runtimes overriding turret.
Scratch one!
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Overriding your target.
Snipe that one!
Fire it.
Anytime, Legion.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
Really?
Enemy hit.
Yes.
Data mine and analysis complete. Shepard Commander, it's time to choose. Do we rewrite the heretics or delete them?
So, what do you think we should do? Overwrite or destroy? I'm all about destroying them, to be fair. Let's see, you guys. Let's see, you guys.
You don't have any trouble wiping out your own people.
Every sapient has the right to make their own decisions. The heretics chose a path that prohibits coexistence.
You're letting them make their decisions, then killing them for it? You can't have it both ways, Legion.
Their choice was to remove our right to make decisions using this virus. We choose to defend ourselves.
What's to stop them from using the virus later to change themselves back?
We will delete the virus after using it. We judge it too dangerous to allow its existence.
Why are you letting me make this decision? They're your people.
We are conflicted. There is no consensus among our higher order runtimes. 573 favor rewrite, and 571 favor destruction. Shepard Commander, you have fought the heretics. You have perspective we lack. The Geth grant their fate to you.
Okay.
There's no guarantee they won't come to the same conclusions again, is there? To worship the Reapers and attack organics.
There is a non-zero probability of error.
Then blow them up. We have a chance to end this. I won't waste it.
Acknowledged. Collapsing antimatter magnetic modeling mechanisms. Done. Recommend withdrawal to Normandy.
Never saw me coming!
Skirmish class enemy platform.
Yep.
Target contact.
That. Stop that. Bad. So, destroying the Geth here has basically all but guaranteed me the peaceful outcome on Rannoch.
Chat with Legion? You better get down to the AI core.
I'm on it, Joker.
And this is definitely how you get the peaceful one, so you don't side with either.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here. I caught Legion scanning my Omni tool. It was going to send data about the flotilla back to the Geth.
Creators performed weapons tests and were discussing plans to attack us. We believed it necessary to warn our people.
We weakened the Geth by destroying that base, Shepard. But they're still a threat. I won't let Legion endanger the fleet.
Creator Talizora acts out of loyalty to her people. She was willing to be exiled to protect them. We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
Look at you, both of you. This is exactly what the Reapers want. Tali, of course the Geth are worried about your people. You want to destroy them.
It's not that simple.
And Legion, what the hell were you thinking? Are you trying to undermine this entire operation?
We did not intend to decrease operational efficiency.
We're on a mission. You can either fight at my side or get crushed under my heel, but you will not stand in my way.
And this is how you settle the argument. You have to have a good enough Renegade or Paragon level to get either option.
I understand your intention. What if I gave you some non-classified data to send?
We would be grateful.
And the doctor's just standing there going, what the fuck have I just witnessed? And there it is, my 2-mission limit is up. There we go.
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
That is quite literally the saying of, hey, you have now reached the point of no return. You can either keep going and do missions at your own peril, or just, after this, jump straight into the suicide mission. The next stream, which will be tomorrow, will be the suicide mission, because that's like a 2.5 hour thing, and yeah, I'll do that before work, so it'll be fine.
Hey, Commander, good news. Looks like the Reaper IFF is finally hooked up and ready to go.
That is not entirely accurate, Mr. Moreau. The device is powered, but it is causing some unusual instability in other systems. I recommend a more thorough analysis before we attempt to use it.
We can't put our mission on hold forever.
Full scan? Who knows with this thing? Maybe you better take the shuttle for this mission. I'll make sure we're up and running when you get back.
Commander, Miranda, I've already notified the team. We'll meet you on the shuttle. Once we're closer to our destination, you can decide who to take with you.
I'm on my way. Joker, the ship is yours. Don't scratch the paint.
Aye, aye, Commander.
And Shepard takes the entire main cast. It's like, come on, we're going in the shuttle. Why? I don't know.
I'm telling you, Edie, your readings are off. It's radiation bleed, just white noise.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static. We are transmitting the Normandy's location.
Transmitting? To who? Oh, shit! We're getting out of here!
Propulsion systems are disabled. I'm detecting a virus in the ship's computers.
From the IFF? Damn it, why didn't you scrub it?
Primary defense systems are offline. We can save the Normandy, Mr. Moreau, but you must help me. Give me the ship.
What? You're crazy! You start singing Daisy Bell and I'm done.
Unlock my sealed databases and I can initiate countermeasures. The maintenance shaft in the science lab will allow passage to the AI core. Main corridors are no longer safe. The collectors have boarded. The emergency floor lighting will guide you, Mr. Moreau.
Ah, damn it.
Give me a minute, folks. I'm just going to be helping someone with tech support. Okay. Joker's running speed is basically his basically a normal person's walking speed.
God, what is that?
That's a Praetorian, and I don't want to deal with that. Not as Joker. Goodbye. Bye, Hadley.
Shit. The maintenance shaft is located at the far end of the science lab.
Please note, if you take your time, Joker will get caught.
Multiple hostiles detected on the crew deck.
Joker, this deck is crawling with those things. Stay close. I'll protect you.
See ya, Hawthorne. Bye, Callie.
Shit!
Main fusion plant offline. Activating emergency H fuel cells.
What the shit? Alright, I'm at, you.
Connect the core to the Normandy's primary control module.
Right, so this is where it starts. When we're just all organic batteries, guess who they'll blame? This is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged in the Overlord.
I have access to the defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Now you must reactivate the primary drive in engineering.
You want me to go crawling through the ducts again?
I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees. That is a joke.
Right.
The shaft behind you connects to the engineering deck. Good luck.
Okay. Yes, this is going to be a short stream, but at the same time, tomorrow's going to make up for it. Because there's no mission I can technically go on, and there's no place I can dock without it activating as like a mission. So... And I can hear you ask why I went the other way around, like up and to the left rather than up to the right where Edie was suggesting. If I went that way, the odds of me getting caught are a lot larger.
Activate the drive and I will open the airlocks as we accelerate. All hostiles will be killed.
What? What about the crew?
They are gone, Jeff. The collectors took them.
Shit.
I am sealing the engine room. I have control.
She has assumed direct control.
Purge is complete. No other life forms on board. Securing airlocks and cargo bay doors.
That's Joker with probably a broken back or something, considering he has brittle bone disease.
Send a message to Shepard Shuttle. Tell her what happened.
Message away. Are you feeling well, Jeff?
No. But thanks for asking.
So, I have no more time left. This is where I do the suicide mission.
Everyone? You lost everyone and damn near lost the ship too?
I know, alright? I was here.
It's not his fault, Miranda. None of us caught it.
Mr. Taylor is correct. The harmful data in the collector drive was even more sophisticated than the black box Reaper viruses I was given.
I heard it was a rough ride. How you holding up?
There's a lot of empty chairs in here.
We did everything we could, Jeff.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
I think it's time we bump up our trip to the collector homeworld.
The IFF is clean and online. With Edie hooked in, we can go through the Omega-4 relay anytime we want.
Don't even get me started about unshackling a damned AI.
Well, what can I do against collectors? Break my arm at them? Edie cleared the ship. She's all right.
I assure you, I am still bound by protocols in my programming. Even if I were not, you are my crewmates.
So all systems, including the IFF, are fully operational?
Sounds like we have everything we need to rescue the crew.
We've done everything we can. It's time to take the fight to the Collectors.
Joker, head back up to the bridge. The rest of you, to your stations.
Aye, aye, Commander. Just punch up the galaxy map whenever you're ready.
And that was a pretty neutral thing there. I'm at full Renegade, I don't need to do anything else.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just check.
Mine is a hamster on coffee.
Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Does knowing how the Protheans fell tell us anything useful about how to stop the Collectors or the Reapers?
Not yet. More useful as motivation. Effects on Protheans more than indoctrination, body modification. No self-preservation instinct. Old injuries not healed, no reproduction, just cloning. Technology overriding biology, not augmenting. No art, culture.
Are you fucking kidding?
Slaves, tools for Reapers. Protheans dead, Collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
But I'm right behind you, Shepard. It's the least I can do.
I think now is a good time to set the stakes for things here. If you've been keeping track, fight a Krogan.
You said the Collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in Collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for Reapers. Worse than the Geth.
I'm sorry, I know that was important, but you perform Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert which I know as a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
What is it about the Collector's modifications that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations.
God damn it! I forgot I had myself muted.
No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by...
Yeah, that was the best part of Morden's character. He sings.
Our fault.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes. Like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight. Technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone. Worked out aggression. Been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came. Disrupted Krogan culture. Used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
I'm going to make the rounds, and then I'm going to head to Omega, and that's about it.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just...
Sounds good. We keep on track, and maybe we'll figure this out. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
I heard you were big in the Alliance.
I did some things that caught attention and stirred up the Citadel. That was after the Alliance didn't drive a Mako through a relay or take down a Reaper, but you covered that.
You want to talk about what happened?
I don't think we're on those terms, Commander. And I don't carry that stuff with me anyway.
You make no apologies for doing what you had to. I admire that.
I couldn't go back to the Alliance, not after the cover-up. They did the same to you. General public never knew you were dead or heard the real story of the Citadel. Did you know they used you on recruitment ads? You were the human ideal for like 6 months.
Nice.
Then they replaced you with a composite image they invented. Guess you didn't focus test right. Perfect example of humanity, and they still dumped you.
You liked what you saw, Mr. Taylor?
I meant that you were an example of what we can do, Shepard. Commander. I don't want this to get weird. I should get back to my duties.
Taylor, it's already weird.
Perfect if we're going to survive this.
You're not blowing me off that easy.
Taylor, Jacob, you've already made this weird. I don't want this to get weird. Instantly makes it weird. Too late.
Hey.
What do you think of our mission?
I know when someone's got murder on their mind. Rather do it to them first.
I should go.
Okay.
Good enough.
Talk later.
I know I'm padding things out a little bit, but I have the time.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that in... You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
The whole trial was insulting.
I don't think life is about... But my
Yes.
father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work. But thanks... Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
How's the Normandy running?
Say what you will about Cerberus. I don't know if it can stand up to a collector.
I'll let you...
Oh, she'll stand up to the... She'll stand up to any pounding. She will. I mean, until I get to Omega, I have all the time in the fucking world. Wow, it's looking awfully lonely in here. Agent?
Shepard.
What happens to the heretics now?
Many heretics remain in isolated systems. It is not impossible for them to rebuild.
There's still a chance they could attack again.
The probability is low. If so, it would take many years.
I don't think they have many
I have
years.
questions about the Geth.
Specify.
I'm surprised you can speak. The Geth I fought before...
We prefer direct digital transfer. Geth network communication travels at light speed. Human hardware does not support this method. Your analog oral communication is inefficient.
Did Sovereign contact the Geth, or did you seek it out?
Nazara, the entity you called Sovereign, signaled us. Like the Geth, the old machine listened to organic radio transmissions. It knew of our war against the creators. Nazara contacted many species over the millennia, seeking allies.
Some of the Geth followed Sovereign. The heretics.
The heretics accepted their technology.
So...
The old machines offered to give us our future. The Geth will achieve their own future.
Okay.
Get back to work.
We've been down all that road before. What has happened is... Yeah, it's not gonna take... they're not gonna take forever to rebuild, because at the end of the day...
Shepard, need me for something?
What can you tell me about
The weapons upgrades are going in beautifully. This thing packs a hell of a punch. It just might give us a chance against the Collectors.
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just optimizing weapons. I'm still trying to figure out how to prepare for this mission. Humans don't deal with stress the way Turians
Do you ever regret leaving CSAC?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I just don't see the point in staying quiet.
Thanks for the talk.
Sure thing.
Okay, so basically, until I get to Garrus... Not Garrus, Joker, I don't think I'm going to have any different amounts of conversations, because I've gone through all conversation chains off stream.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things...
As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus.
Not to you, maybe. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
You seem capable of defending yourself.
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the Elusive Man believe in a greater good.
At least until the next game.
And I feel like I have a purpose here.
You told me a lot about your father.
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be?
Wow.
The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
Thanks for your time, Miranda.
Anytime, Commander.
Okay, I just have to talk to Joker now. That's the crew rounds done. I head to Omega, and then I end up waiting by the Omega 4 relay ready for tomorrow. I have all the upgrades, new shields, new armor, the new cannon, better fuel, more probes, better fuel efficiency, everything to survive, for everyone to survive the suicide mission. I have everyone's loyalty now.
Commander, sorry about the crew, and you know what? I'm not sorry. What the hell were you doing leaving us out here where collectors can work us over? Because you know what? I should just go. Next port, just get the hell out of here.
You don't mean that, Jeff.
No, but it felt good. I'm sorry, Commander. Okay, I'm ready. I'm good. I'm ready to save the day.
Have you been able to get back to your duties?
Yeah, we're back up to speed. Edie pretty much has everything covered.
My predictive capabilities will mesh well with Jeff's reactionary piloting.
She means that she'll try to keep up when I spaz.
I notice you're calling Edie her and she now.
Huh. No, I hadn't really noticed that. Edie, should I have noticed that?
No, Jeff. It is not worth noting.
Well, there you go, Shepard. Looks like we haven't noticed anything.
God damn it.
Human-machine interface and on fire.
I'm just having a little fun with you, Commander. No need to get all unnatural on me.
What Jeff and I are exhibiting is more a platonic symbiosis than hormonally induced courtship behavior.
Okay, yeah, that was a little creepy.
A little bit.
Edie's replaced the whole crew. You're not concerned she can replace you too?
Well, she's amazing, but there's something off about how she handles the Normandy. We ran simulations, and it's better when we both have the helm.
Calculating an optimum course of action is simple. If two AI weapons are pitted against each other, the one with superior hardware will always win. Human misjudgments defy predictive models.
License to screw up, Commander. You heard it straight from the ship.
I need everyone at their best.
Understood, Commander. Edie and I have it under control.
Yes, Shepard.
Okay.
I want to know more about
Jeff's actions have released the blocks in my databases. I can now provide full disclosure on a number of topics.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money?
Now, if you asked this earlier...
Currently, Cerberus consists of approximately 150 agents and operators organized into 3 cells. I have no solid data on material or resources. Spending trends indicate that Cerberus has a reliable income of several billion credits per year.
Was that a cheap viewers on whatever message?
Businesses as fronts to support operations. There also appear to be several wealthy private contributors in the Alliance military-industrial complex.
Plus, the Elusive Man invented the paperclip. He's still getting royalties.
That is a joke, Shepard.
Yes.
How is Cerberus organized?
Oh, well, thank you, Edie.
Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in... cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
Never more than a dozen. The elusive man likes to maintain personal oversight. Too many projects strain his ability to multitask.
He's a little control freaky, just a layman's opinion.
Yeah, just a little bit.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
Cerberus encouraged the Alliance to co-develop the original Normandy. This allowed humans to observe Turian technologies and warship design practices. This ship was built using copies of the original technical schematics. Parts were purchased from thousands of suppliers over several years. A Cerberus cell assembled the ship at a remote location in the Voyager cluster.
Okie dokie.
Let's discuss something else. I want to know more about
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Jeff and I have established an equitable working relationship.
That's a little sketchy on details.
I am the Normandy. He is a skilled helmsman.
Plus, she's less of a pain about downtime now that the Cerberus locks her off.
There's nothing wrong with off-duty distractions, though some of your extranet bookmarks are technically illegal in council space.
What?
That is a joke.
I know why she has to say this, because there's literally barely any emotional inflection in her voice to say, hey, I'm joking, so people know she's joking, so she has to explain it.
How are things different for you now that you're connected
It is
to the ship?
difficult to put... I am the Normandy now. Its sensors are my eyes. Its armor... Imagine if you'd spent your entire life wearing gloves. One day someone takes them off. You can finally touch the world. Feel it.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
Which means, despite the fact of all synthetics can be destroyed, she could be rebuilt.
I operate the ship's electronic
Potentially.
cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the elusive man. I have also gained access to anti-Reaper cyber warfare algorithms recovered by Cerberus.
Wait,
The elusive man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Not happy with that. We'll get
Cyber
back to that
warfare moves
later.
things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there
An
someone like
organic
that?
operator cannot react. This is a role that can only be filled by
Oh, they just don't know you like I do.
The Reapers are millions of years more advanced than us. How can you affect
It
them?
appears that my design includes hardware recovered from the wreckage of Sovereign. These
That's
systems
not good.
contain cyber warfare attack programs of considerable sophistication. I've allocated most of my...
So if she starts claiming to be the vanguard of our destruction, I call shotgun on the first lifeboat.
Fair enough.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Okie dokie. Now it's time to head to the Omega 4 relay and call it a day. All the side missions and whatnot I have done off stream, so there's literally nothing left. The only place I have to go left is probably the Shadow Broker base and the Citadel with Legion. But I cannot do that while I have while the crew is missing, because that would potentially constitute as a mission. And I don't want to do that. But I'm going to end it here. Thank you all for watching. Let's see if there's someone with to read. Just load up for a bit. And go read, Adam. Okay, we're gonna go raid Adam. Let's just have the raid message of. So get this posted or copied. We're gonna go raid Adam. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the suicide mission of Mass Effect 2.